Welcome to the Grown-Up Wind Down. Here for your relaxation, your sleep, even your dreams. It's time to wind down. Take a journey to Barcelona. In a space where we exhale a little deeper and slow things down and explore the world not in a rush, but in a warm, cozy glide. This journey takes us to a city built from sunlight, stone, and imagination. A city where the old world leans comfortably against the new, where the sea salt air mixes with the gentle breeze, and where art doesn't just live in museums, but spills into the streets, curls around balconies, and hums beneath your feet. Barcelona greets you like an old friend who already knows what you need. Maybe a slower walk, a deeper breath, or maybe just the pleasure of being surrounded by beauty without having to go look for it. Here, it simply finds you. In the old city, the Gothic quarter, Barre Gothic, a maze of history, is completely uninterested in straight lines. Narrow stone streets twist and turn like they were drawn by candlelight centuries ago, because they were. Shadows fall across balconies filled with plants that seem to know just how charming they are. And every so often, you'll stumble into a sudden sun-washed plaza where someone is playing Spanish guitar just loudly enough to make you wonder if all of this is simply a fantasy. In the middle of all the calm chaos stands the Barcelona Cathedral, with spires and gargoyles that look as if they're watching over the entire neighborhood. There's something grounding about walking through a place where time moves slowly, and every stone remembers everything, and rushing simply doesn't exist. It's the perfect antidote to a busy mind. And then Barcelona surprises you. You turn a corner, the Gothic fades, and the world tilts into the imagination of one man, Antoni Gaudí. Barcelona is a city with many voices, but Gaudí's is the one singing the loudest. Its whimsical, rebellious, curvy, playful design, like someone asked an architect to design dreams instead of buildings. Look up at Casa Batlló, that shimmering facade that looks like a dragon's back. Look up to see colorful tiles ripple as if the building itself is breathing, where balconies curl like bones and windows melt into organic shapes. Gaudí didn't just design architecture, he designed emotions. And then, at Park Güell, high above the city, a place where gingerbread houses are somehow real, and serpentine benches are covered in mosaics that sparkle in the sun. It's an invitation to enjoy yourself, to sit, to breathe, to imagine, and realize that grown-ups need play just as much as children do. And then nothing quite prepares you for La Sagrada Familia, Gaudi's lifelong masterpiece, still reaching for the sky after more than a century. You step inside, and the light pours through stained glass like liquid color. Blues, greens, golds, and pinks, slowly drifting across towering columns shaped like trees. It feels like a forest built by light, like a cathedral designed not for spectacle, but for wonder. You stand, and your breath catches just a little, and you think, maybe slowing down isn't just a luxury. Maybe it's the only way to notice the miracles already happening around you. And of course, Barcelona isn't only Gaudi. It's also the home of Picasso, who spent his youthful years just down the road in El Born, a neighborhood of warm stone facades and ice cream-colored buildings. The Picasso Museum holds his early work of sketches, paintings, and pieces that let you peek behind the genius to see the young man figuring out the world. It's surprisingly intimate, like flipping through someone's old notebooks. Around the corner, medieval streets lead you toward little shops and tapas bars, the kind of streets that can turn a 5-minute walk into an hour, because you must stop along the way to admire, well, everything. And just when you think you've seen every charming corner, Barcelona opens up into something entirely different. The wide, bright embrace of the Mediterranean Sea. The city may be old at heart, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. From the Gothic quarter, you wander straight down to La Barceloneta, where sunbathers stretch across golden sand and cyclists glide down the promenade. And the water sparkles like nothing you've ever seen before. There's a laid-back energy here, the kind that reminds you that you're allowed to enjoy life, not in a rush, and not in a weekend warrior kind of way, but genuinely. Pure joy. Let the ocean soundtrack wash over your thoughts. A little breeze, a little sun, and suddenly nothing is heavy anymore. And as beautiful as the days are, Barcelona becomes a very different kind of magic at night. When the sun dips behind the rooftops, the lights flicker on, and the city quietly hums to life. Tapas bars filled with laughter. The scent of wonderful cuisine fills the air. Outdoor tables crowd together, with people clinking glasses of cava, sharing stories, and taking their time. There's something communal here, a reminder that everything tastes better when you're not in a hurry, and conversations don't have an expiration time. As the night deepens, the energy shifts again. And Barcelona nightlife isn't just loud, it's layered, where a saxophone may carry you into a soft trance, and a rooftop bar overlooking the city lights, where the breeze is warm and the music feels like a long exhale, allowing you to wander just long enough to find a rhythm that suits you. Barcelona doesn't judge your pace. It just dances to its own and lets you join in whenever you're ready. To be curious, to be playful, to be quiet in Barcelona, where you can rest easy, dream freely, and wander well.